Yo, it's the Drop Night Show, and your man Sean Beasley is back in the building. Jesus Christ, it felt like I was gone forever. Forever. But guess what? I am back in the building with the Water Ice family. Shout out to my co-host K Wonders in the building.
Hey.
We got Boss Man Swizzy in the building.
Hey.
We got Nima on the board.
Hey.
And we got our celebrity guest artist in the building.
Yes.
Oneluv Mahugu.
There you go.
There you go.
Mahugu.
What's going on, fam?
You guys are too kind. What's up, guys? How you doing?
Chilling. Thanks for stopping by the Drop Night Show.
Appreciate hey, thanks for having me. I appreciate being here.
Yo, what behind the scenes, what I was just talking to him about, let's jump right into it. So he has this video on his IG page, and he was like, yo, I just soccer punched somebody. Now, tell us the story why you soccer punched somebody.
You just gonna start with all the drama first?
Yeah,
You
let's
just gonna
go.
Start with the drama.
Well, last year was a pretty busy year for me.
Uh-huh.
I was fortunate enough to get some great shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just had the Philly festivity, Pennsylvania recently.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they have the Akana African Festival every
Uh-huh,
year here in Philadelphia.
every
It's a
year.
big deal, 11 years strong, And I was opener. I was a Voltage also 3 or 4 times performing. And it's amazing how, people that know you, it's funny. I realized it more so last year. People who don't know you will show up and support you.
Yeah.
That's
totally.
facts.
Yeah. I had Instagram friends.
That's
I had friends
fact.
from my old jobs. I had Facebook friends.
Uh-huh.
My family was there. My sister was there.
Mm-hmm.
I love my family, but as far as friends, they knew about it, but they weren't there. So after the events, I had friends asking me about, how you been? Like, really? Like, it's an insult, man. So,
Right.
I'm a straightforward kind of guy, So it's like I'm gonna confront you with the realness every time. So I'm a Leo, so I'm very direct,
Molo.
Yeah.
That's that Leo
power.
So,
Lord.
nothing fake here, all real, So
Right.
I let him know. Listen, to hell with you, you know what I was doing. Don't act brand new.
You're right.
It is what it is,
Yo, I tell people
So
about
wait,
a Leo.
I'll save all that. So let
She a
everyone know
hater.
who Oneluv is. All right, you're an artist, a singer, you're a director. Give us a little insight for those our listeners who would want to know, who is this individual?
Well, first and foremost, my father. I have a daughter, and I started off doing film directing,
Okay.
photography for a bunch of people here in Philly. 2004, before anyone knew what DSLR cameras were.
Okay.
I was one of the few that had them in Philly in 2003, 2004. The Canon T1i, when it first came out.
You're speaking to
And,
Swizz, the
Swizz with the camera guy.
And pretty much, I did videos for state property members.
Mm-hmm.
Not just videos, their whole package, photographs, videos. They know who they are.
Wow.
And I got stuck after that happened. A bunch of underground artists requested videos, so it became lucrative. I made some good money.
So when you did when you transitioned from doing that into becoming an artist, did you like, damn, it's not as lucrative as
I
that
always
was?
knew I could be an artist even back then, but once they saw videos from Moschino and stuff I did for him and other artists, they're like, oh, do mine. I got stuck doing it, but I was just getting paid.
Right.
I also had my rate, So for 4 or 5 years, 90 videos in, different artists, and photos and stuff, I decided to stop. Let me focus on myself. A lot of artists here in Philly. Philly is a melting pot of talent.
Yeah.
I'm from New York originally.
Oh,
part?
what part of New
The
York?
Bronx. I was there for 2 years. Finished high school, came
From the
here
Bronx.
for college, and stayed ever since.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so Philly's a melting pot.
Right.
The best talent anywhere. But a lot of artists aren't serious about their craft. They're okay
Right.
with getting a little buzz, attention.
Mm-hmm.
Very few artists want to take the next level. So I realized a lot of artists I worked with didn't have that passion to go to the next level, to invest in themselves.
Right.
So was
So-
that something that you always had in you? Was this artistry to
Yes.
sing and perform
High
and all
school,
that?
college, I've always performed.
Okay.
But I gave up
Were you born in Philadelphia?
I was born in Kenya.
Okay.
Lived in 7 countries. Now I'm here.
Wow.
I've been there for
How
a
many
while.
languages do you speak?
Right.
I speak 1.5 Swahili.
Okay.
I just I'm well traveled, and I've been here for well over 12 years.
Wow.
So what you feel is the difference from you being in New York and Philly? Knowing that New York is a city where a lot of rap artists do get their foot off the ground there, as opposed to Philly.
The difference, I would say, there's a lot more support in New York. Artists, more receptive to working with each other. Whereas here in Philly, there's a strong sense. Well, people are selfish.
Wow.
It's like a crabs in a barrel type mentality,
Wow.
and you have to kind of ignore that and do your own thing. You might find a few people like media groups like you guys, who are doing big things, making noise, creating waves online. You might find a few media groups that are genuine. You have to weed out who's the real from the fake. You just go with
Right.
Awesome.
So the artists,
that's
a lot
real.
of them don't
That's
understand.
gems.
There's enough money. Well, money shouldn't be motivation. It should be love with art. With that, everything will come.
Right.
But it's crabs a barrel type mentality. No one supports the next person, and I don't know why that is. It's just the way it is.
It's funny because when I do make those kind of statements, people be like, "Oh, you shouldn't say you from Philly." No, it is what it is. But we get a backlash when we say, "Oh, Philly, there's a lot of crabs in the barrel," but it's facts.
No,
When
see,
you hear other
diverted
people-
is this stupidity. I mean, it's the truth.
Yeah.
Always speak the truth.
Yeah.
Truth will have you hated on, but it is what it is.
Right.
I'm not even naming names. A few artists here in Philly who have said that, successful ones. It's true. But nothing outdoes grind. If you hustle hard enough, you work hard enough, you will get results.
Right.
But it's true. I mean, a lot of the new artists now are changing that mindset. You have guys like these contemporary, artists now. People like the Tone Trump, so on and so forth, who are positive.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Very positive.
we had an opportunity to have him on our podcast.
I saw your page.
Yeah, he's
His
like you said,
energy-
one of those focused, positive people who
You're
are
positive,
just like,
Yeah.
it exudes. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
you said, and obviously in that setting, you too. You
Yeah.
can see that. So explain your style of. Let's stick with the music for a minute because you're so diverse. We can go back and forth. So explain your style of music to us. Like, what would you consider? Are you do you talk to the ladies? Are you like a genuine Trey Songz type of person?
No, that's not my lane. I sang when I was younger, but my voice broke,
Okay.
and that's the end of that. But more like hip hop dancehall.
Okay.
That's my lane. That's what I enjoy writing to. Writing about and just I love performing.
Yeah, your performances look a lot of fun.
I have fun.
Yeah.
And I go all out. I should have had a show at Vanity Grand never happened last year, but it was gonna go down, man. I mean, I love performing.
Vanity
a lot of
Grand.
energy.
You ever been in there?
Yes.
Sexy.
So I love performing. So my music, my album that's gonna be out probably September. It has a lot of dancehall.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a dancehall hip hop type vibe, and just up tempo club songs.
Do you think because of the type of music that you do, so you hear that sound nowadays in pop culture? You hear it in rap records, the
Tempo, the
the
beat.
tempo. Are you riding that part, or is a sound that that you've been doing that you just see them doing now?
I mean, I've been doing it, but right now, the mumble rap thing's huge now. The trap music is huge now. That's never been my thing. It's easy to cop. Like again, Philly's very talented. A lot of artists here bite each other's styles. So there's no one unique. They all sound the damn same.
Right.
No, they do. You can't distinguish one from the other.
Right.
You had the Meeks, you had the Quillies, you had the Jihads. Same flow, same punchline. It's like they're all very talented guys. They all sound the same.
Right.
I could easily, mimic their style.
And be a carbon copy.
I'd
What you rather
rather be
original.
me.
Right.
Right.
The original.
Wherever that takes me. My demographics of my followers on Facebook and Instagram. It says 45% Kenya, Nigeria 25%. It's broken down. So there's a diverse group who listen to my stuff. 75% women, the rest are males. So it's a diverse group.
Right.
So it feels good to be appreciated. By different countries, people.
Now, I'm glad you said that, right? That you rather be yourself rather than be dubbed like the rest. Now, I want to tie this into, there's some controversy that actually has been spewing between two artists, and I want to get your input on it. For example, or to be, honest, Drake and
Pusha T.
Now, you heard about what this drama was that's going on with them?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I feel like Drake has been mimicking a lot of people's styles. Like, he was thinking he was Jamaican at one point. Then he went to Africa, jumped on that. He's been riding, the whole claim to fame off of hip hop, but he's taken from a lot of people's styles. He got called out by Pusha T. And basically, it was really bad. But that was a comeback to what Drake had already said about him and Kanye West, and how Drake said that Pusha T was stole his style of being this gangster rapper really from his cousin. And prior to that, Pusha T had, put out something on his album about Drake, and that which made Drake do this diss. And then Pusha T came back with an even sicker diss and called out his mother, his father, his baby mom, his baby, and said he had identity issues, and then used the cover of his diss record as a blackface, a face of Drake in blackface. How do you feel about that whole situation? Again, like you said, you're a positive individual. I'm sure you don't beef with anyone.
But I'll speak the truth every time.
Right.
Go ahead,
So
finish.
what do you feel about a situation like that? Do you believe? And Drake put out and issued a statement saying that the reason why he had did that photo was because he was at the time a actor, and him and another actor who was from Kenya. Basically, they were trying to show how African American actors have such a hard time and struggle in the industry, and this is what I guess they have to do. How do you? Do you think he could come back from that? And
So what is Drake, an activist now? Blackface. The significance behind that image is horrific.
Yeah.
It's played African American people here for a long time. British colonialism. Use that image to destroy black beauty.
correct.
It's sad. You cannot reverse that.
Right.
It was done intentionally.
Right.
Well, first of all, shout out to Pusha T. When you're in a battle with a rapper, the whole goal is to cut off the head of the snake, and that's what he did. The game has been ruled by a Canadian rapper for the longest, Drake.
Yeah.
For the longest, okay? The media, the money, everything's been pumped behind him.
Right.
No one's been brave enough to try and dethrone him.
Right.
Give him a little competition.
Right.
But damn, competition. he
Destroy them.
This gives me vivid memories of, let's say, Parish Crooks, aka Tupac Shakur. Hit him up. How Pac came out.
First of all,
Versace. I slept with your, I had sex with your wife. Called out Prodigy. You're looking sick.
Yeah.
Pusha T is not Meek Mills.
Right. Facts.
Okay. Now,
So wait, are you saying that to say that Meek Mill's kind of like
let me finish before I get
nailed
don't
to
get mad at
Drake?
me. All I'm saying is Drake knew he was easy target.
Right.
Meek Mill's?
Yes.
Okay.
Drake is well versed for the game. He's a student of the game also, like Pusha T.
Right.
Right.
He knew Meek was easy target.
Okay.
But to bully him for so long, the way he did,
Uh-huh.
and to use his finance propaganda to continuously abuse him,
Right.
this is karma in its
Wow.
finest form. It may be worse for Drake, and how long this goes on for, the backlash, the abuse, it may be worse for him, because what Pusha said kills his whole image now
Yeah.
completely. If you're a fan of Drake, it's like, whoa, I didn't know this was the case.
You hiding a
Because-
baby.
So now it forces him. He don't talk about his son, right? Now if he comes,
hides his son.
he got to talk about it, because if you don't talk about it, whatever Pusha said, that's who you are.
But the damage is done. The
It's
truth.
done.
You see, when you like Tupac and you spit the truth, there's no rebuttal from that.
Right.
the God-given truth.
You have that. You have Ether. Nas.
Yes.
You have Drake's diss to Meek was light,
Right.
but this was ruthless. Not insult. It's insulting, but it's the truth though. And he kept on going on by his producer, 40 being sick.
Sick.
And I'm like, damn. I mean, like that's how you do it. That's what you call a calculated battle rap general. You don't come back from that. Only option now is to fight him or shoot him or something. I mean, like I was proud because that rejuvenates hip hop,
Facts.
and that's second to Pac's situation
Right.
easily. So it's a good day for hip hop. I mean, that really turned things up. Drake can't come back from that. He has to just avoid him, I guess. It won't kill Drake's career, but it would never. It'd be an all-time, great.
So wait,
as far as,
so do you
diss
think?
rap.
So as far as him being such a, being such a figure in the hip hop culture, will he be able to maintain that?
He has
image?
millennial fans, young fans who don't understand hip hop. So they see what happened. They know it's the truth. But back in the day, you get dissed like that, and your career's over.
But it's not just the millennials. His fans are not our color.
I mean, we
they don't understand what I believe. What they really understand the power of what's going on. No, they might be like, oh, but they still want to
Everyone's trying to use the fact that
they want to support
black,
Drake.
that because he's black, it's okay for him to have on the black face. Because he's half black and he's an actor, it's okay for him to wear the black face. It's not a big deal. But Hollywood has not been wearing black face since 30, 40 years ago, maybe even that.
It's ignorance. Try again, Drake. That's ignorance, okay? Listen, it's an insult. You're here, profiting off, black culture. You're mixed. You know what I'm saying? It makes it worse.
Mm-hmm.
And my thing is, that's a bad move, bro.
Very bad.
We can't forgive him for that.
Right.
And as a black man, I cannot forgive him for that.
Right.
But is Pusha T also, can Pusha T be like, look, you can't really say too much either because you work for Kanye West, who said slavery was a choice.
I mean, we can't, deny employment to our bosses, but
that's his own opinion.
but he definitely will give you his opinion, which he has,
Right.
and I commend him for that.
Pusha did.
You commend who? Kanye?
Pusha
Pusha.
for being
He made
opinionated.
comments about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just asking.
He holds a very high position at good music.
He's a president.
Right.
But what I'm saying is people are saying you really can't sit here and talk about this man being in blackface and try to expose him.
Yes, you can.
When your partner just said slavery was a choice.
You can.
I don't cut you guys off, but let's just. Did Meek get this kind of saving when he was attacked?
No.
To hell with Drake.
At all.
Drag him. See, they're picking and choosing. No one came to defend Meek and say, this. To hell with Drake, man. Let him suffer, man.
Yeah.
All
Facts.
Right. So now let's get into this. It's funny because we have both their songs that we wanted to play because we're having this topic, right? Let's get into the song right now. This is gonna be the first one. It's called Duppy by Drake.
Dissing Pusha
this
T.
is Pusha T diss, and then we're going to listen to the Story of Adana, and that's by Drake. So let's go back right now. It's the Drop Night Show. I'm forgetting something.
What the hell just happened there?
It's the Drop Night Show with Ice Radio. Let's go right now. Let's go. And now let's get back into our interview. We have Oneluv Mahugu, who is here.
Wow, you said it right this time.
Thank you. He is actually a international artist who has an album coming out, dropping in September, but he's working a couple songs. We've just played one, Foreign Honeys. Definitely go to YouTube, go to his IG page, go to Facebook and listen to it. SoundCloud, all that good stuff. Support. You would definitely enjoy it and be moving and shaking your body.
Your buddy.
I was gonna say your butt. But so we just played that Pusha T Infrared, which was the song that made Drake drop his Duppy diss, and then which Pusha T came again with his diss record that demolished Drake. So
what's next for you? When is your next performance?
Hopefully the Kana Fest in August. Well, it's in the works right now. Let's put it at that.
Okay.
And you can find out where he's performing. Follow him on social media. What's your social media?
Yeah, Oneluv Mahugu. Oneluv Mahugu.
Awesome. Definitely. Do you have a website and all that up as well? Or?
It's coming soon.
Okay.
Yes.
But you're on Facebook, SoundCloud, all that good stuff, like I said.
Under my name, yeah.
Yep. So, what are some of your director credits that you could say? I know you said you worked with a lot of artists here in the city, as far as like some of the members of State Property. Who else could you say? Because mind you, he's a performer, singer, rapper, and he does directing. So, what are some of your director credits?
Well, my two companies is Oneluv Vision. Older one is Oneluv Film.
Okay.
Under Oneluv Film, they can go search under that. I'm not trying to give anybody from my past any kind of light. It doesn't matter anymore. No, it doesn't matter anymore. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more focused on what I have going on right now.
Okay. That's
so where's the Oneluv come from?
It came from my first company, Oneluv Film.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? I think Oskino had said, kept on saying One Love on Facebook when I was doing rep for him, and pretty much the name just stuck on.
Okay.
So it's short for Oneluv Film.
Okay.
So he said One Love, so that One Love thing just stuck.
Okay.
Since then, yeah, that was like 2003.
Wow, that was a long
One
time.
love, and obviously you're a very positive, intellectual individual. So
Well, I'm good to you, if you're good to me. It's that simple.
do you have a bad side?
Hey,
Yeah, he's punching people.
Oh yeah, you did punch somebody, right?
if I have enemies, they're my enemies. I mean, it's that simple. Unforgiving.
So what do you do? Or what do you do on your downtime? One love, like what is chill for you?
Well, when the season comes, or when I'm motivated, bodybuilding.
Oh, okay. Do you care to show the ladies what your body looks like now?
Well,
Is that she want to see?
you can go on my Instagram. It's all there.
She is so horny all the time.
What? You are a damn liar. Stop lying. She don't be making up. She just
When I'm in shape, I have
reaction.
Instagram videos and photos of what I look like when I'm in shape.
Okay.
If it's not that, it's playing sports, basketball.
Okay.
What else do I do?
Do you go to strip clubs?
Nah, it's not my scene.
Okay.
I'm really low key. I'm not really into the club scene that much, unless I'm performing somewhere or
Okay.
I'm more into fitness. Playing sports.
So what inspired your outfits?
What?
Because I
Oh,
looked
you
at
talking
some
about his performance
performance
outfits?
outfits,
I'm like,
yeah.
you talking about what he got on now?
No.
Well, that kind of fest I had on dashiki.
Okay.
Golden custom made dashiki. Just African festival.
Mm-hmm.
The whole continent was represented. We had signed artists. That actually were flown in to perform. And I was in the spirit, man.
Okay.
So I wore the dashiki outfit for that purpose. The Voltage Lounge. I do like to dress for shows.
Okay.
I had a red leather jacket. I just, like I said, I take what I do seriously.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm on stage or I really want to, I take creativity seriously.
He's like the Michael Jackson
from
of
how
the
I'm
shit.
dressed, to my visuals. I
So
enjoy, spicing up everything.
So give us that feeling. What is that feeling like for you being up on stage and performing?
It's easy. It's like church. You only have one take.
That's facts.
So whatever you
You
visualize,
can't redo it.
Yeah, whatever you visualize, you know your songs. Do what comes natural. I don't rehearse. Everything's like a lot of artists. The Philly Festival of Penn's Landing. A lot of them, all of them did karaoke. Well, Freeway sang, for real. But most of the contemporary artists, use this karaoke singing over songs.
What?
I sing live. If it's 8-9 songs, I'm gonna do them live. No singing over. It's a shame the artists don't take pride in their art form. And to give fans, raw, vocals.
Could we get some of your vocal now?
Right now?
Yeah,
She
can
always
you sing
do
something?
that.
Sing something for us if you want.
Well, I'll give some of Foreign Honeys, right?
Yeah.
I used to write you love letters. My game was nice. Talking up shit, spitting words of ice. You say you need a man to fulfill your need. 1 week later said you wanted my seed. I know you've been hurt, fuck boy, stay kicking it. Love and not provide that shit, you've been missing it. Hold you in my arms, dismiss your fears. African king, reduce your tears.
Hey. You know what? I like you.
She ain't right for that.
But
man.
I like you. I like you.
She ain't right for that.
No.
No, One Love. You will be surprised. I asked everyone to see if they want it.
Oh, man.
And everyone's like, nah. But to me,
she got me glistening.
no, that was dope. That was dope. But to me, you can't be an artist.
That was surprising.
Nobody ever told you.
But
Did
that's
that?
It doesn't happen that much.
Really?
I'm always like warned.
no. Listen,
Really?
let me tell you. To me, that is important as an artist. If you can't kick or a rhyme or a rap or sing right here on point, what's the point of you being on in the industry? You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
you can't be scared, and you prove you're not scared. Like, and that's a lot of people sit here and be like, nah, I don't do that.
You
I
was
don't do that.
good. We didn't have people who
Well, I mean, like
she
this-
did that to
I
that
tried,
sound
but she put me on the
horrible.
spot.
Yeah, but you was on point.
It's
So
all about,
that's
having
that's
fun.
always
You
important.
shouldn't approach it as pressure. Just have fun, man.
Yeah.
Totally.
No matter what.
I
it is,
like
just
that
have
you said it's like church.
So
One
one
take.
take.
One take. That's good.
fun. You want to hear a funny story? Brian McKnight concert 6 years ago. I had a chance to meet him backstage. He told me that.
No, he's the one that said that.
You only get one take, man. I'm saying, like, you shouldn't have to rehearse your songs, man. I'm saying you have one take. That's when I was talking. I mentioned to him about being an artist. With no experience. I said, well, you get one take. It's like church, brother. And make sure you're prepared, you're ready, visualize what you want to do. When it comes out, mistakes and everything. If it happens, it happens.
Totally.
Only one take.
Oh, Brian McKnight, man, that man.
He's another one of those babyface greats. Well, look, we want to thank you so much for coming by.
Yo.
It was a great pleasure.
Yeah.
I did not know what to expect when interviewing you, but you definitely were pleasantly surprising. You have a family here. Anytime you got anything going on, definitely let us know. We will support. You know what I mean? We'll definitely post it up on our social media. But let everybody know how they can find you again, and your social media, all that stuff.
I appreciate it. You guys made it easy for me. You guys are awesome. I felt real comfortable in the home over here. So
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. So yeah,
That's what we try to do over here.
yeah. I mean, listen, we have a platform. We want to expose Philly talent because there is a lot of talent out here in Philly, and it's just about having fun, keeping it real, and having discussions that we had like this.
Okay.
Yeah. So let everybody know where they can find you on social media. Everybody listening or tuned in on the social media.
Okay, once again, Instagram, Oneluv Mahugu, ONELUV. Last name Mahugu, MAHUGU. That's Instagram. That's Facebook. You can Google me. My YouTube channel is Oneluv Mahugu. So there you go. And my direct.
You give me your direct number.
Let me get that.
He gonna give everybody their number. His
No,
number.
he got that app.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So definitely everybody go support him. Check out that Foreign Honeys. We played it on here. It's definitely a great tune. Like I said, he's talking to the ladies.
So you shot the video for that
It's
song
coming
already.
soon, right?
Well, my man Shaheed Watson, Southwest Media. He's
Okay.
my part of my team. My brother, he's a director who
Okay.
captures my shots.
Mm-hmm.
He films me, I edit the stuff down. But I think on this project, I'm gonna let him, handle that.
Okay.
Beautiful, beautiful.